Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your February reading. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and if this reading is helpful or it resonates, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yeah, Gemini, with that being said, we're going to get right into this reading and see what messages need to come through for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for February 2023. Let's see what Spirit has for you and what you can expect for the month coming up. Okay, what's going on for Gemini in the month of February 2023? What's going on for the Geminis that are watching this video? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? What is it that they need to be aware of for the month of February? What's going on for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on for my Geminis? Ooh, Cosmic Egg. Y'all are completing a massive cycle. So something's coming to an end this month. There's also something beginning. This is kind of like you've reached this checkpoint in your journey, and we're gonna talk about this, okay? It feels like it's a big deal. You know, I kind of feel like it's tying in with Mars that's just gone direct not that long ago. We have the dragonfly coming out, also the bee at the bottom of the deck. So we have a lot of air energy. You guys are definitely in your elements. As we're in Aquarius season, elements of air, okay? The one thing that you need to be mindful of here is getting really overwhelmed or getting stressed out, thinking really far ahead into the future. It appears here with the bear, it's like you got some plans, of things that you would like to start, new beginnings, ideas. This is about new energy, the bear, right? And like I said, with Cosmic Egg, there's something that is completing, or there's like a completion or a cycle that's closing out, or an ending that's closing out. And so obviously with every ending brings in new beginnings. And so you have a lot of new opportunities coming in the month of February. But it's just because we have, again, wow, lots of air energy, Firefly. There's like this in and out kind of come and go, a little bit fleety energy here, a little bit flighty, okay? And so I feel just like in February, nothing is yet concrete, and that there are some inconsistencies. And so that might get in the way, or that might make you feel uncertain or experience some doubt, or just like moments where you aren't feeling the most confident, okay? So that's something that you're needing to be mindful of with the fish and the rabbit. It's just like, this is the energy where it's just like you are kind of feeling tossed around with life just kind of throwing things your way that maybe you're not able to prepare for, kind of throw you off balance, and you're gonna have to try and collect yourself and get back onto your feet as best as you possibly can. You know, this might be the energy where it's just like you're feeling a little bit lost with the direction. You're thinking far ahead into the future, months down the line, years down the line, and that is stressing you out. Or it's like you're way in the past, thinking about things that you regret or wish you did differently. And again, there's this anxious, restless, stressed kind of energy here. And Spirit really is just wanting to remind you to get back into the present. That's something that you're working on here. With the bee, that's something that you are actively improving on in February. There might be some changes occurring in the workplace, though. That might be something that's stressing you out, or maybe there's some drama that you're dealing with that's getting in the way, or, you know, that's just some extra messages. That was all at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Like, what the hell? All right. So, talking about this dragonfly energy, though, there is something you're going to be seeing under a different light or under a different perspective. This is about seeing a situation crystal clear, all right? After the period of feeling uncertain, overwhelmed, anxious, where there's a lot of illusion, right? There's a lot of illusion. In February, you're seeing through those illusions. You're seeing through the distorted lens. All right, so kind of maybe right now or beginning of February, things aren't as crystal clear. Things are still kind of foggy. You're not 100% certain about the direction you're going down or what's taking place. You know, you're going through some endings. You don't know what to expect. You don't know, you know, there's a lot of things happening that's outside of your control. And so it's hard to kind of pinpoint where we're going. But as the month progresses, things are going to start to settle down. It's kind of like if, kick up dust, you can't see shit. It's just like dusty. But then once like the dust settles, you'll know exactly what needs to be done, or you know exactly where you need to go. Okay, so the dragonfly is an energy of just like observe, wait, and let more information come your way before making any important decisions or commitments. And this also could be involving like an emotional situation, or a situation involving like your emotions, your relationships, your connections, how you feel. So it's like the way that you feel about a situation or a person could be changing. Okay, it could be tying in with this ending that's occurring. Like at the beginning, when this ending was taking place, you're kind of sad about it, but then after it's over, you're like, oh, I'm actually glad that this is over. Or like, I'm ready for this change, or I'm ready for this next step. Sometimes it can be like that. So very general. We're going to get right into the tarot. I'm going to use this deck. Let's see what's going on for you for February for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for Gemini in February? Let's get the specifics, y'all. Also, keep in mind, Cosmic Egg. This is the final card in the Animal Spirit deck. It's very similar to the World. This is also the energy of spirit, so there's a lot of divine protection around you, as always. Don't forget it. And this also rules your crown. So crown activation, really opening your mind, opening your awareness, and spiritual evolution, spiritual growth, and transformation. So that's something that you're going through. Your vibration is raising. And as your vibration's raising, that's where you really be experiencing changes around you, within you. It gets reflected, right? All the things that are going on within you as you're changing and growing as a person. Everything around you starts to change too. So it's all good though. It's positive. It is positive. But let's get into this for Gemini. What's going on for Gemini in February 2023? What's happening? What do my Geminis need to know or be aware of? We have the High Priestess. What did I just say about spiritual growth, evolution, transformation, right? High Priestess, Pisces energy, so this is going to be following through into Pisces season. We're in Aquarius season right now, but heading into Pisces season, you're really going to be tapping into your intuition, and like it's just going to reveal a lot to you, especially as more planets move into Pisces. Venus just moved into Pisces. So that's a bit of an interesting transit for Geminis, right? Because anyways, 9 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. This stack just fell out of nowhere. I see that there's a wish fulfillment coming in for you very soon. You've been hella patient. You've been so patient. You've been waiting on something. Again, look, bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. So it shows here that in the recent past, or maybe around now or in early February, you had walked away from something, or something came to an end. And let's see, what's underneath this? Yeah, 10 of Swords, ending, 2 of Cups. So it was a relationship. Something came to light here with the Sun. There is a relationship that you're dealing with. This could have been romantic. This could have been friendship. This could be someone that you were working with here. But there is some sort of connection. 2 of Cups, could be dealing with a Cancer. We also have Leo energy. Maybe this is tying around the full moon in Leo, which is the 4th to the 6th of February, I believe, give or take. I think it's around then. It should be around then. Very beginning of the month of February. So there's this connection, right? And it's like, oh, it's so great. It's with the Sun. This should be amazing. Yeah, but then tell me why. Tell me why we have the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Now that is a different spin. Clarity on a connection leads to an ending. There is some sort of ending that you experience, or with some sort of ending or separation, it revealed a lot to you about who you were dealing with. And that probably, I would suggest that this ending was a blessing in disguise, or as this is taking place, you're starting to realize that you're better off without this. This can also be talking about you guys leaving behind a situation that was very physically exhausting, mentally exhausting, and as you're leaving all of this crap behind, right, heading into this unknown territory, endings and beginnings, which was what we were saying with the Cosmic Egg and the Bear, it's like you have a new connection that's coming in, or you're walking straight into a new connection, or new relationships, new friendships, that will be in alignment or more fulfilling. I think it's both. I feel like it's kind of both situations, like, take it out replies, but even if you have experienced some sort of end in a relationship, it is creating space for something better. better people who are in alignment with you, right? If this is like, oh, ending in a job, it's like, well, again, it's creating space for you to find something that's more in alignment with you and your journey and where you're supposed to be. Anyway, so you guys, like I said, there is some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. You don't see this though. You don't see this High Priestess. There's maybe there's like these secret hopes and wishes that you haven't shared with anybody. Maybe you've been keeping this on the down low, actually. I was about to call you Pisces. That's that Pisces energy with the High Priestess. There could be something you're keeping quiet or on the down low because you're waiting here. 7 of Pentacles, like there's something that you're waiting on or you've been anticipating, and this might be in regards to your career or your money or your stability, something that's tangible, something that you're working towards achieving, some sort of goal. This could be a personal goal regarding your health, regarding where you live, or it could be financial or something like that, or just like whatever, it doesn't matter exactly, but it's some sort of goal that you have been waiting and working towards and just waiting to see results. In February, you're seeing that, but you may not be aware of it right now here, High Priestess. There might be something that you're not seeing. This wish fulfillment that's coming in, you may not expect it, or you may not be seeing it coming, or it's like intuitively you can sense it, but physically there's no evidence to back it up just yet, physical proof. Soon though, soon there will be. 7 of Pentacles, there will. So basically just keep watering the grass that you're standing on, the garden that you're growing. Keep taking care of this because something is destined. It's literally destined for it to work out in your favor. It's just a matter of time, and it's going to be worth your while. So let's see. Is there anything else I'm saying here? I don't know. I kind of want to pull more for you because it's like we'll clarify, but is there anything else going on for Gemini that Gemini should be aware of for February? We have the Knight of Cups. See, so some of y'all have a relationship coming in, romantic connection coming in. What's going on for Gemini in February? Maybe you have a Valentine. We have the 2 of Swords, so you might be indecisive about this connection, or whoever this is, you may not be 100% certain if you want to give this a go. Give this a fair try, a fair shot. What else is going on for Gemini in February 2023? So there's lots of changes occurring for you. But it's, again, like I said, it's really positive. Is there anything else that my Geminis should be aware of for the month of February 2023? What's going on for Gemini? Okay. Wow, y'all are giving me stacks today. We have the Chariot to the 5 of Cups. We also have 4 of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, so there's like lots of different messages in this reading, so use your discernment, of course. But it appears like a group of you, the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is about some sort of loss. So this is probably tying in with this ending that you went through, or something that you had to walk away from, or a situation you got clarity on that led to separation, ending, calling it quits, leaving something behind, or cutting ties. Anyway, so this 5 of Cups is representing this disappointment and the sadness and focusing on kind of like what you lost and being in the feels about it, and that's okay. Acknowledge it, feel it, express it, let it out. But I do see here with the Chariot, you are moving forwards. You aren't holding back. You aren't just like, oh my God, my life is over. This is it. Like, you're like, okay, the world keeps going. The world keeps spinning. My life keeps going. So I'm not going to just like sit and cry over spilt milk. If I gotta cry about it for a moment, sure, but then I move on. I'm not gonna just sit and weep and weep and weep and weep and never move on with my life. Like, you're moving on from some sort of disappointment here, okay? And we have the 4 of Swords and the King of Swords, so lots of air energy, Aquarius specifically. So this is the energy where it's like you are really healing and protecting your space and just being very selective of who you give your time, energy, effort to, as well as who you allow closest to you, who you allow in your space, who you're just being very careful and very selective. You're moving with caution here, and you're just protecting your peace, basically. You don't have any more time or energy to give to the things that make you feel bad about yourself, that make you feel like shit, that make you feel sad, that make you feel exhausted, overused, overworked, underappreciated, all that crap, right? You don't have the time for that. So this is you really protecting your peace in 2023. Not even just February, but just point blank moving forwards. This is your energy of protecting your peace. You're like, if you're going to try and stir up my life, shake shit up and try and take things away from me, or stress me out, you're gone. Like, I don't have time for that. So you're being very careful and very selective of, like, again, what you give your energy and your time and your space to. And so we have that Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords. You're like, okay, so there's someone coming in making an offer, a romantic gesture, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. There's some indecision here. You're like, to be determined, to be decided, to be determined, to be continued. Like, time will tell if I want to give this an opportunity or not. What the hell am I saying? So you might even take some time out to think about it before you decide. Maybe your intuition's trying to tell you something about this, right? In the Four of Swords, it's about quieting your mind and really connect with your inner compass, your inner knowing that will help you make this choice. So yeah, y'all, there's like a lot of different messages. I'm not going to clarify everything, obviously. I'm not going to bother looking into this Five of Cups, the Chariot. We're not going to look into what you left behind. It's whatever. It's going to be different for everybody. But ultimately, you're leaving behind something that just did not serve you. It served its purpose. You learned your lesson from it, and it's time to move on from it. You know, when the time is right. If you got to still mourn or kind of go through the whole process of loss, you know, ride it out. But in the meantime, you got to keep moving forwards. You got to keep pushing forwards. This is Cancerian energy. Maybe Mars in Cancer. This could be representing that. There could be something about moving or traveling for some of you. Some of you could be moving homes or traveling, going on some sort of trip. So safe travels. I hope you guys have a great time if that resonates. But yeah, you're looking towards the future. Three of Wands. All right, let's do some clarifying. Let's look into, I want to know what, for those, like, let's look into the sun, okay? Let's see what the sun is, like, illuminated, okay? Because for some reason, I'm feeling like there was something that was blinding you from seeing the truth or looking at the reality of whatever this relationship was. I feel like, you know how blinding the sun can be? Like, the sun brings in warmth, and it's like, you know, we love the sun. But the sun can also be very blinding and actually damaging. If you stare at it with your eyes, right? You go blind. So it's almost like there could have been, like, a connection here that, like, was kind of doing some damage. But you really enjoyed how it made you feel. But it was damaging, or it was not good for you. Or there's something about it that was just, like, holding you back. Like, yeah, for some reason, like, I'm just being drawn to, like, you know, how suns, like, again, sitting in the sun feels amazing, but it does sun damage. Like, a bitch could get cancer from it. You got to get your sunblock. So almost like as if some of you maybe lacked boundaries in these in a relationship, or if it's multiple relationships, like, there could be something about boundaries. Like, yeah, because why the fuck I'm getting sunblock, like, sunblock, you know? Like, fucking put on your sunscreen over here. It's like some of y'all forgot your sunscreen. So if you're going on a trip, right, going back to the Chariot and the Eight of Cups, which is like moving or travel, for some of you, it's like, don't forget to pack your sunscreen. That's for someone. That's so random. Like, what the actual fuck? Right now it's winter over here. It's January. It does not apply to me. I would not be thinking of sunscreen. So, like, I'm looking at what I'm saying. I'm in a funny mood, you guys. All right, let's get into this. Let's do a little bit of clarifying. Like I said, I want to look into what the sun clarified for you, or like what was brought to light. Something got brought to light. And so going back to the cosmic egg and the dragonfly, it's like your emotions changing about a situation or a person you're dealing with. You're seeing something crystal clear. Was before it was like you were blinded or you were unable to see the reality of something. It's like, yeah. So let's look into the sun. Let's see what came to light for Gemini in February 2022, 23. I said 2022, so maybe this started around last year. Maybe this is like a yearly cycle that you went through, or it was something that went on for a year or so, or began last year in 2022. Anyways, tell me about the sun for Gemini in 2023 of February. What was illuminated here? Okay. So we have the Four of Swords, double confirmation, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Tell me about the sun for Gemini. Death. Wow. Prince of Cups reversed at the bottom, along with the Devil, and the Five of Wands. Two of Wands, that's you. Two of Pentacles, wow. and the Chariot. You guys, this is just the way that the cards just be coming out. It just is so funny how it's literally just kind of like flipping through a storybook. Like you can just see the storyline. Like it's just crazy. So clarifying the Sun of like what was illuminated. Well, it appears that you took time out to really think and contemplate and be honest with yourself. You took some space from a person, a situation. You know, there's some distance here, physical distance or emotional distance, or it seems like you just took some space. You took a step back from whatever this connection was. And you started to really think about the reality. You really started to think about the long term, the longevity about this connection, this partnership. And with the Ace of Pentacles being reversed here, you started to realize like this is it's done. There's nothing left here. Nothing's growing. It's kind of like a dud seed. Like, you have, shout out to my gardeners out there, those with the green thumb. Hey, you plant a seed and how some just, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much sunlight you give it. It doesn't matter how much water. You follow the correct steps, but it's just a dud seed. Like nothing sprouted. It just molds. Like it literally doesn't, it's screwed up. That's what this is. It's just like you gave it a fair chance. You gave it a fair try. You may have given this like multiple chances, especially if this is a person. You gave multiple chances to a person to prove themselves, and every time it just fell through or it just didn't take off. It didn't go anywhere. It was just a fail. And I feel like this is you reaching this place of acceptance, Four of Swords and Death, where you're like, you know what? I recognize this isn't worth fighting for. I recognize that I'm probably better off if I have to force it. If I have to force this, then it's just clearly not meant for me. Because what's truly meant for me, I'm not going to have to force. Right? It should be, That's kind of how it seems here. Not kind of, it is. And then let me show you the bottom of that, because this is where I'm like, wow, okay, so you can't make this shit up. So we have the Prince of Cups reverse along with the Devil. So this can be someone so this is the person that you're dealing with. This is about a relationship, which I feel like majority of you, it is. I don't care what kind of relationship, but this is someone who is very good with their words. They are very like meticulous. They're very good at like pulling certain strings to make you feel bad for them or sorry for them. They always have excuses, excuse after excuse after excuse after, like they just have a whole book of excuses. Never ever take accountability or apologizes, always just makes excuses or blames or points the fingers as to why they mess things up, but they never actually come out and be like, hey, you know what, that's on me, I'm sorry for that, I apologize. Like, this is someone who's just hella manipulative, very controlling, very good at emotionally manipulating here with this Prince of Cups reverse. This can be someone who's very smooth with talking, very charming, knows how to knows how to manipulate people, emotionally manipulate people into making them feel sorry for them, or turn things around, make them the bad guy. That's literally this energy here. So you're dealing with someone who's very good at manipulating. And yeah, so then we have the Five of Wands. So this is obviously, there was a lot on the Devil. We all know the Devil's representing toxicity. It is toxic. There's negative things about this situation, this connection, this environment, okay? This Five of Wands can definitely represent conflict, drama, tension, arguing, not seeing eye to eye. And again, so dealing with someone like this who's very manipulative, starting a fight, and then they turn it around, make you the bad guy, or make you question yourself, or gaslighting is shit, or like exhausting. Anyways, so then it leaves you with a choice. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. What are you going to do about this? You're going to stay around in this? When you know you've tried to plant this seed before in the past and nothing grew from it. Or it tried to grow and then it just died, or it didn't go anywhere and it was very short-lived. That wasn't long-term at all. Very inconsistent. So I think this is the moment where you're really starting to weigh out your options and consider and ask yourself, is this something that I want to continue investing my time and energy into? Or maybe it's time for me to just accept the fate and surrender and just let it be how it needs to be. And so we have, oh my god, wow, I didn't go this far. So then we have the Chariot. which is about moving away, taking action, putting some space, putting some distance. You know what's underneath the Chariot? The Six of Swords. Moving away, distance, moving away from the drama, the conflict, the stress. Look, Two of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Choice, choice, choice. 222. You might be seeing 222, but this is the choice of you using your intuition and doing what's best for you. What's going to be best for your emotional well-being. Seven of Pentacles reversed underneath that. And the high, y'all, I'm flipping through the bottom of the deck. It's just giving the whole storyline here. Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant. This is you removing yourself from some sort of commitment, from some sort of partnership. It could be a contract, could be marriage for some of you. But this is about you saying, you know what? I'm tired. Enough is enough. Nothing's growing here. This isn't worth my time, my energy. I've given this way too many chances, and I just can't do this anymore. So you are putting yourself first here. You're listening to your intuition as well to make this choice. And yeah, I think that's pretty wise of you. I think that's very wise that you did that, okay? So let's move on to this new... Oh, we're running out of time. Oh, shit. We talked too much about that shit. All right, real quick, because we got to wrap this up. Let's look into this Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, this wish fulfillment. First, okay, let's just look into this real quick. Like a couple cards, and then we got to go. Otherwise, this will be way too long. But anyways, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Let's look into this wish fulfillment. Something better coming in. All right, you leave something behind that was just pure garbage, and guess what? It gets replaced with something gold, something beautiful, something amazing. All right, Nine of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles for Gemini. What is this wish fulfillment that's coming in? We have the Fool. This is about a new beginning, baby. Aries energy as well as Aquarius. So this is requiring you to really step outside of your comfort zone, to take, to take risks. Wow. Really, Spirit, you're giving me too many cards. We obviously cannot take all these stacks, but let me just show you just how I look at how the cards have fell out. We have the Emperor, the Moon, and then also, look at this big ass stack. I'm not taking that. The Sun, Three of Wands. Basically, if we're just gonna, if we want to just take these two cards, well, oh wow, Empress underneath that. Okay, Spirit, you're giving me way too many, but we're just gonna go with this. Ace of Wands showing up here too. Okay, we're just gonna go with these cards since they stood out to me. This wish fulfillment, basically, wow, the Sun and the Moon out here, total illumination. This is tying in, maybe relating to the eclipses that occurred in Scorpio season back in 2022. Anyways, you guys, this wish fulfillment / new beginning, this is anticipated. You've been anticipating this new start, this new cycle, this new beginning. You've sensed it coming. It's been in the works. It's been in the process. You can feel it coming, and here it is. You don't see it yet, though. Again, the Moon, you're not aware of this. You don't know what's around the corner. There's still a lot of uncertainty. Nothing's yet set in stone, but ball is in your court, and you are in complete control over where you're going. You're in the driver's seat of this chariot, and you get to choose the destination. You get to choose what you want, where you're going, how it's going to happen. This is literally happening. So this is a blessing in disguise, and it's creating space for some really amazing things. You don't see the full picture just yet. More information is going to be revealed to you as the month goes on, February goes on. You're going to get a lot more insight about this situation. But yeah, wow, you have something much better coming in, and it's so good. All right, so I think we'll leave the reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful, Gemini. If it was, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to take things further, you can book a private reading with me. I'm getting tongue-tied. And yeah, Gemini, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!